Hey, what's up everybody? It's Morpheus 324. We're back today with the Arcturus Mark 1. So this is an amazing rifle. This is the best bang for your buck that I think's out there right now. This comes in at $165. It is full polymer. So it weighs in at about 4 pounds, 9 ounces, somewhere in there. So it's a really extremely light rifle. It has a lot of diversity in everything that has going on with it. Has a 8mm bearing gearbox version 2 with Arcturus's patented super cushed piston and air seal. So it's extremely sealed, extremely efficient. Even if you take this top rail off, you can see that the nozzle on it is a triangle, and it's made to be extremely efficient on the BB and everything it's got going on in there. So up front we have a Surefire replica can, and then we have a 10-inch rail which is full polymer, and then we have a replica gas system on front without the guide rod on the top part. But this gun's extremely effective. Stock, it does come with a 602 barrel, which is the 10-inch barrel. That is a little bit tight for me. I usually like running a 603. So I did upgrade the barrel to a 603 by G&G and Prometheus. And then on the hop-up unit, I actually upgraded it to an AccuPoint hop-up. And I'm really liking it. It's only $20. Comes with a new nub for the hop-up unit, and then comes with a new bucking. And so far, I really like it. It's a really well done system. That's the upgrades I've done so far in this gun. Completely stock, you don't have to do any upgrades. I bought this gun knowing that I wanted to do upgrades like that just to make it the most efficient for me and be able to reach out as far as I could with the little barrel that I actually have. So that's completely user what you want to do as far as user. This gun is extremely efficient. I'm running a 7.4 battery with 3000 milliamps by Titan. Just got that. They're about $27 to $30. So this complete build for me is running about $230. But like I said, stock, you're good to go. If you get that Titan battery for 27 bucks and then you got your $165 gun, you got a really great gun for just around $190, which is a phenomenal deal. And then you can also see I have my 30 mil rail riser. That's so that I can shoot with my left eye on my right hand, because I am left eye dominant and right hand dominant, so it makes it a little bit challenging. So I'll show you some of the features. So we have our little side window that pops open like that, and then we have the bolt hold system, which by pushing this right here goes down, and we also get a really nice rotary hop up. It is plastic, but it's a really high quality, and you can't get anything better for less than 50, definitely. So still rocking the OEM hop up unit. I did change out like the bucking, like I said, but it's just a really nice gun, and I'm really excited about it. The differences between the first version of this gun and this newer iteration of the same gun, they do have an upgraded stippling on the grip, and then they do have a upgraded hop-up window, which is no longer metal, but it's plastic, but it closes a lot better and stays where it needs to be. The only difference between this one and the older version of the Arcturus, which I do have a complaint about, is you get a high cap mag with it, and that is purely personal preference. My brother-in-law got the first iteration of this gun, and he got a mid-cap magazine, so that's the only real difference. We'll go ahead and shoot it and show you guys how it performs. It's got a pretty decent trigger. As you can see, it's on safety, but it is loaded right now, but it's pointing in a safe direction, and so we'll go ahead and test that trigger. Right there is the block right there, and then reset really isn't a thing on AAGs, but it's pretty decent. So right here is right where we usually want it. And just to go over real quick, we got some little markings right there from Arcturus, and then nothing on this side except for the C and the AF right there. So very minimal, just logo right there, logo right there. Got our nice magazine right there, and then our motor, and then our amazing battery compartment, which is able to store away our battery really nicely. And I believe it's a 6-point position stock, and it's even got the nice angle to the butt so that we can shoulder it higher if we want to, or lower depending on what we want to do. And then obviously with every Arcturus you get a really nice sling mount for there. So it's a really nice gun. I'll go ahead and show you guys how it fires, and then we'll continue with the review and my final thoughts. So this is semi. And then that's the only downside for me, is having to do this, which if I had a mid-cap wouldn't be an issue. So really nice response on that semi, and then we'll go ahead and show full auto. So absolutely beams, really accurate rifle. I've used the counterpart, which I will be doing a video on, which is the earlier version of the same exact rifle. Extremely effective to 150 yards. 150 yards is pretty standard cutoff for this gun. With this gun, I'm gonna say I'm hoping to go for 200 feet, somewhere in there, which is about 170 yards, about probably around 180. But I tend to DMR builds, as you guys probably know if you watched my last video. But this gun is going to offer me everything that I want in one package, which is exactly why I bought it. So this model is the CUB model, as you can probably tell. It's the 10-inch rail, and it does have the bigger spring in it. So one of the downsides to this gun is it comes in at 400 FPS. Now for me, that's perfect. That's exactly what I want. For the average CQB player, that's not going to be viable. So I'm running .30s on this gun, BBs. It's just pretty standard for me. I play outdoor, so I'm putting in about 370 FPS around that, which with a decent jewel rate. If you do want to play with this gun in CQB, definitely go down in weight on spring, which this has a phenomenal quick chain system. You just pop off the back of the stock and then turn a key, pops out the spring, pop a new one in, you're good to go. So that's the only downside if you're looking at something like a CQB situation. If you are wanting to do outdoor DMR a little bit further, I would definitely recommend getting that $20 bucking, and I'll provide the links in the bio for that too, because it helps this gun a lot. It's going to help it as far as longevity, and it's just going to be able to reach out a little bit further, just that little bit difference. But stock, this gun's amazing, and for $165 I can't complain. It's got a built-in mofset, has a 24K motor pre-installed, has 8mm bearings like I said. You really can't ask for anything more. QD sling mount. It doesn't have a QD sling mount anywhere on this upper rail, so you will have to get M-lock attachment for that, and then it has a sling mount for a regular sling right there. So it's just a really phenomenal gun. It's extremely light, exactly something that I wanted. I wanted a light rifle that would be able to reach out and that would look good, and this is one of the first versions they've done in FDE also. So final thoughts, the only downside to this gun is the power on the spring if you're looking for something for CQB, and then of course the high cap magazine. Both of those are personal preferences. Those are the downsides for me on this gun, but everything else is exactly what I want, exactly the reason I got it. The sights are really nice that come with it. It's got a changeable thing, so you can go a little bit tighter, and then it has elevation on front end and the usual side adjustments on the rear. It also has pistol marks on the front and back. It's not very usable from what I've seen for the most part, but it's a really great gun, and I would definitely recommend it as a starter gun. This is 100% what I would recommend. This is what I recommend my son-in-law, and he's had his for almost 2 years now and hasn't had an issue. The only thing that he's had an issue with is it has on the first generation, it has a magazine empty switch, so he'll keep on firing out of ammo, and it will stop firing. He has, and I have too, he has seen an issue that on semi it won't fire, but this newer model, they got rid of that because a lot of players have the same issues. It works perfectly fine on full auto, and this gun thankfully is very easy to control on full auto. If you want to run it auto but shoot it like semi, you can do that. It's a little bit more difficult, but they did fix that in this newer model. So all in all, fantastic rifle. I think mine looks pretty nice, and I'm really happy with it. And like I said, 165 bucks, you can't really beat that. Haven't really dealt with customer service on it, so that is one of the things that you'll have to think about, but he hasn't really had any other issues with the rifle, and I don't expect to either. So I appreciate you guys watching the channel. Next video after this one will be the MP5K. I just installed a brand new gate mofset into that, and I'm super excited. If you guys enjoy these reviews and you want to see more of these views, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and please leave a comment if you have any suggestions on what you want me to do better, or if you want me to address certain things about these particular weapons. I would love feedback, and I'm always wanting to learn and become better at these reviews. So I appreciate you guys for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic day. See ya.